everyone's wearing kigurumis. I had to remove mine for the sake of running around, or else it would not.
Yeah,
have worked.
get
set that
warm.
moose on fire.
Yeah, let's get that moose back. But if we, what Animal Crossing characters? I guess meaning that what kind of animal would we want to be in Animal Crossing if we had to be any one of them? Because the saying characters is like, I don't think they mean like, do you want to be Sprinkle the penguin, or do you want to be,
yeah.
but
like
Bo,
maybe animal type?
Deer? Yeah, pick an animal type. I think more is what they're interested in. Because
I mean, I would certainly be a lazy type. I think.
okay, yeah.
So regardless of, I don't see myself. I don't quite understand the cultural connotation of big sister. I know that's sort of a Japanese archetype more than like that's been localized to big sister.
Yeah. Yeah, because
big sister and little sister are specific kinds of tropes that we don't really use over here in the same way.
Yeah, the uchi type they seem to localize as being that, you know, this is a woman who's like a little bit older than you and is like spunky and fun and probably likes to ride a scooter or a motorcycle.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of how I get the feeling. I have two uchi on my island, and I'm just kind of like, the two of them both very much feel like that they would go on motorcycle tours together.
Uchi are some of my favorite characters for sure.
Yeah,
like those are the personalities I tend to resonate most with.
And I like the cranky men.
Yeah, that one's fun too.
Yeah, I have two of those on my island too, and they're great.
I thought you meant which animal.
Yeah, no, that too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
just sort of how do you see yourself?
I've got an island I'm slowly gathering villagers for that is very koala-y because I find the koalas very cute.
Right.
So I've got like 3 or 4 koalas on my village, but it's been a little while since I visited them, and they might have all left me. I don't know.
No,
I don't know if they can do that.
New Horizons, no one can leave without your permission.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So they'll still be there.
That doesn't have disturbing implications whatsoever.
Nope.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Biscuit has asked to leave 3 times, and I will not let him.
Just like, are you sure?
Your outfits are too good.
You
run around the town square pretending you're an airplane. I can't let you leave.
Because in New Leaf, I had Cherry, is
a red dog.
This red dog.
Oh, yeah.
And she would often show up in like a spider t-shirt or something.
Mm-hmm.
And every time she wanted to leave in New Leaf, she would tell me about how she needed to go to these places because the mud wars were happening and she needed to partake and do these things. And I was just like, who are you?
Tell me more about your vivid internal life.
Yeah, I really like Cherry.
Everything I read from her always to me sounds like she's English. That she's like an English punk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sort of a Sid and Nancy situation.
Because her thing is what, and I was like, well, now I can just read that as you're just you're an English punk. You've got that accent. I can just hear that accent.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? You know, like that kind of. It's just like I love that really harsh kind of. Yeah, I know.
It's a villager at the campsite, isn't it?
Yeah. In it. You what, mate? Yeah. No.
What spells, eh?
I don't know what. I'd love to. I mean, this is going to be really telling, right? Because it's like, oh, what kind of Animal Crossing character would you be? But it's really just some sort of like, this is a low down thing to find out. Hey, Zeta crew, what's your fursona? What's the weird lewd stuff you're up to? Are you gonna say fox again or skunk?
Would you
stop
turning everything into lewdness?
I don't want people to think that that's where this is going. So I got to get out in front of that and say we're not doing that. Man.
I mean,
I'd like to be an owl.
If you were gonna go with like a fursona thing, I'd be a dino bear, but that doesn't really exist in Animal Crossing.
What part is dino and what part is bear?
Well, it's like a dinosaur, but with the bear ears, but like more bear up here and more dino in the back.
Okay.
Well, because the tail, you want the tail if you're a dino.
Mm-hmm.
Claws, both have
claws.
So no negotiation there.
Yeah.
So that's pretty easy. It's kind of based on the idea that I believe both bears and dinosaurs in all the Japanese animation I've seen says "gao gao." Because it's like the roar sound, and so I was like, they are both the same. So, yeah.
It's adorable.
Yeah, I would say owl. I'd like to be one of the owl characters, even though that I know
Yeah.
they're special characters. You don't get a lot. You only get the 2,
Hmm.
but I would definitely pick owl.
But yeah, they've pursued academia. You know, they have a sort of an intellectual bend to the owl family.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe though I'd either want to be cranky personality or I'd want to be that kind of like what do they call that one? That the weird arrogant ones like you're back for another episode of the Bead Show?
Oh, no.
Snooty,
Oh,
perhaps.
Snooty?
snooty. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are snooty.
I like the ones that talk to the bugs in their house. I think I
Yeah.
would be that kind.
Yeah, Biscuit's one of those. He's
I've
lazy.
got an
Mhm.
adorable deer. I can't remember his name.
There's
But-
Smug.
there's
Smart,
an ant. There's one called Mint. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
squirrel. I think it'd just be Mint.
Just- You're like, just put me in that body. With
let me
personality type.
like be a little tiny green squirrel who has a very fashionable house when she shows up.
Yeah.
Silver
Yeah, the
Star
ones in
26
Animal
has
Crossing.
named my dear Animal Crossing villager correctly. It is Eric. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
The wands, you can change outfits magically with the wands, but you can't change into, Zipper or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would
Seems like
you
that ought
want
to
to
be-
turn into Zipper?
I mean, I can dress up as Jack, and Jack doesn't seem to mind.
Yeah,
You're
but would
just
you
Jack
want
or
to turn into
Poppy?
Zipper? Zipper has a lot of hate.
It's true.
Zipper-
Oh yeah. No,
Zipper doesn't seem to enjoy being Zipper much.
Yeah, like
I
no,
don't think
I don't
want
think
to be
I'd enjoy
Zipper.
being Zipper.
I don't enjoy Zipper being Zipper, and I'm not Zipper.
Yeah, exactly.
Same.
Yeah.
I think Zipper is just regret in a bunny
Yeah.
suit.
Yeah,
Yes, Easter, the holiday of regret.
Did you ever watch him?
I'm sorry, Bunny Day.
Bunny Day. Yeah, I don't think Christ died on the cross so that we could have eggs in our video games. It doesn't seem to be. When you walked away from Zipper, if you get far enough away, he would sigh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Like, "Ah."
well,
Who
because he
wants to do
seemed tired. Because as soon as you got anywhere, like he noticed you, he had to do like that mascot thing where it's like, oh, I better jump around and look like I'm doing my work. And I can't tell if that's because it's like maybe it's just you specifically because you run that island for
Yeah.
Tom Nook, and you know Tom Nook
Yeah.
got him to show up.
He's
And if he's
probably
not
indebted
working,
to Tom Nook in some way.
everything's related to Tom Nook in Animal Crossing. It's
Yeah.
just all
Yeah.
the entire economy, Tom Nook.
Yeah. Used to pivot around Reese, and then she got lobotomized, apparently. Felt
What?
bad about that. That pink llama was the center of the economy in New Leaf.
Oh,
This little pink alpaca thing.
yeah.
And in the new game, I feel like I rant about this every single day on Zeta.
I haven't heard this yet
I
from you.
haven't.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
It's just always in your
we
brain.
talked about this prior to Zeta.
It's living
It's
in
just
your head rent
constantly
free.
reading it on the little
Yeah.
chyron behind my eyeballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, in New Leaf, she ran like the co-op. It was like a recycling kind of upcycling thing. So
Mhm.
she was the person you went to sell things. You would buy things from her. And in this game, this music is perfect for this rant, by the way. The first time you see her is wedding season, and she's like, I'm just so excited about my side guy. We've already been married, but I want to get married again. I want to reenact our wedding, and I just love pink. And then the next time you see her is on Harv's Island,
Yeah.
and she's like, my side guy is so talented. Oh, he's such a good lover. Like, just what happened to you, girl?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
She-
I
she
have
be-
a suggestion.
She became
of
one
what
of like
happened.
the she's a wife guy.
She's a Stepford alpaca. I didn't know that was a thing.
So here's what I think happened because most of the storyline of what you get of what happens to these characters over time happens
Yeah.
between games because they shift from one place to another
Right.
place. So clearly they've like changed careers and different things.
They got on this
And you're
island
right.
somehow.
In New Leaf, she ran this place where you could put stuff for sale. Other people could come and into your town and buy and stuff, but you could sell with her. And I think, she might have been considered too much of direct competition for the Nookling shop.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
And so by this time this game comes around, she's not running a store anymore.
Mhm.
It's not a co-op. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
Ah.
that's
You
I
think,
think-
too,
Yeah.
Tanuki met her at back of her store one night when she was taking the garbage out with a couple of baseball bats and made sure
they told
she
her
retired.
They told her to come check out this island that was being started.
Yeah.
up.
Now I
Gave her
think
free passage.
I think
Free
what
passage.
I don't think Tom Nook plays things like I don't think he plays things that overt, right? I think Timmy and Tommy the same way that he's going to be like, you don't be. They're probably like, we need to get rid of her because she's competing, and it's like, no. You just need to redirect her attention, and I know just the Psy guy to do it, and
The
just
Psy-
like
Psy
just
guy was there in
Yeah,
New
he
Leaf,
was there.
though.
Yeah,
he was in
but
the
just kinda like-
picture.
He,
He was
kind of
just kind
push
of a
them
himbo, right? Like
together a little bit, just kind of
No,
like
no, no,
encourage
they were
that
in the
relationship.
Same, they were in the same shop. He ran the furniture modifications in the
Yeah,
same
no,
shop.
he-
It's not like they didn't see each other.
they had the same roles. It's just she did all the talking, and now every time you talk to her, like, "What's your personality, Reese?" She's like, "I just love my man. Ain't no other man can't stand." Like, stop it. Like that, and like Isabel can't leave the house. Apparently, like they've just really like nerfed all of the good girls.
Isabel can go on vacation now. Apparently, she's allowed to do that, and you can make her a house in the DLC, but of
That
course
is
you got to pay
true.
for that. So
But I have seen her asleep at the desk. She needs it.
yeah, it's true.
That poor doggo.
I should get that set up as soon then for her. That's not good.
Yeah. Hmm.
Because Tanuki are magical creatures. You know, Tom Nook can stay up all night if he wants to and work there.
I'm
But
not
Isabel's
sure.
trying to keep up and it's just killing her.
Is that
She's
part of
just
Tanuki
dusting
lore?
for-
The Tanukis don't sleep?
No, but it's just that they're
They're
magical.
not real anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay.
You know, a Tanuki that can walk and talk is already magical. So
And wears cargo pants.
yeah,
So
Whereas a
magic.
dog who can walk and talk and also wear sweater vests is not.
Yeah, and a goat that can walk and talk and wear sweater vests is the devil. So that's sort of the range that you have to work from.
It is true.
but a moose that
Animorphs are
can
weird, let me tell you.
walk and talk and deliver presents is Santa.
His
No,
name's
that's-
Jingle.
Well, close enough.
Santa's a moose. What is happening?
Oh.
What is this a Canadian thing?
I think he's supposed to be Jingle's supposed
you
to
not met
be
Jingle?
reindeer, but he
They
kind
need
of comes off a little more moose-ish to me.
They named a character in Animal Crossing Jingle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That has disturbing implications for very specifically me and any play friends out there. Any folks who follow the Let's Play channel Daniel and I do.
Ah,
Is it a Riverdale thing? Because isn't that the drug in Riverdale? Is Jingle
Jingle
Jangle?
Jangle.
It's not a Riverdale thing. Dan Jones plays Dark Souls with Daniel on Saturdays, and Dan Jones plays a character named Lady Jingle who can absolutely destroy another character with a knife.
Oh, good.
Oh, I'd send her a
Lady
holiday
Jingle
tradition around
is-
her.
Yeah.
Lady Jingle is intense. Lady Jingle is to be feared. He's very good with that character. Just ask Princess Fiona. I don't know if anyone's seen that yet. Because
Princess
I don't
Fiona
know
from
where
Shrek?
Animal reschedule. We had someone come in, do an invasion into Dark Souls, decked
Oh.
out as Princess Fiona.
Fantastic.
Nice.
And she met Lady Jingle. I don't know if that will air this coming Saturday or if it has already aired, but you will see her meet Lady
Okay.
Jingle. Yeah. A jingle is a dangerous thing, is all I'm saying. And I would be scared if someone tried to give me presents and their name was Jingle.
Well, so in Animal Crossing, Jingle doesn't really give people presents. They show up and they make you do all of that work. So you better have been paying attention for like the last couple weeks to a month to see what your villagers actually wanted, because Jingle don't give you a list
Ooh boy.
with like things proper,
Yeah.
as far as I know.
That I would be like running to the internet hoping to get hints on what my villagers wanted. In that
I
case.
think you can do that. I'm pretty sure they're pretty locked in.
Man.
I remember buying a lot of toys and stuff and giving them away. God, yeah, no, that was such a long time ago.
Don't worry,
Last year.
you'll get a refresher in like a couple weeks.
Sure will.
Yep.
I bought a disco ball the other day. That was a good money spent. Good pokey spent.
Oh, right. There's a different currency on that new island.
That's
right?
right.
Yes.
Yeah, Animal Crossing now has multiple currencies. You know what that
Well,
means?
no, they've had multiple currencies in the last game too. It
Oh,
just-
okay.
It's the miles and the bells.
That's actually, yeah, you're right. Miles are.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that that now with that Cap'n just takes Nook miles. He doesn't take Nook mile tickets. He's just like, pay me in miles, just straight. I don't care.
Just Venmo me some miles, man.
Yeah, exactly, and it's
Yeah.
just kind of makes me feel like, see those Nook miles tickets you've been collecting because they're, everybody in the real world has been like, oh, I need 1,000 Nook miles if you want to have Raymond on your island, and it's just like, yeah, those are not going to be useful for anything, guys.
Yes.
They have no value.
Oh,
They've
geez.
always had no value, but now they really have no value.
Yeah, nothing in that game has real value. But
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm going to do a slight bit more plugging. Uber Dan Lee in chat has mentioned Dan Jones is a fun stream to watch, and I should point out that because I'm Dan Jones is a Twitch stream you can watch that has a Dan Jones playing various games, and he is indeed very fun to watch. So, yeah, sorry.
there's a lot of people named Dan in our conversation right now.
Yeah,
We got
yeah.
Uber Dan, we got Dan Jones, we got Dan Floyd. What else we got?
I'm used to having so many Dans around. That's why I call mine
Carousel of
Daniel.
Daniels. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That and because I have an Uncle Dan who he's like a middle schooler perpetually stuck in middle school age, and
Mhm.
it's an interesting mix. So I never wanted to call my husband Dan.
Yeah, it's my dad's name. It's not.
Oh geez.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good dad name. It's very
Yeah.
close to the name Dad. So,
Yeah. You just go, da, and then he hears whatever he hears.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
He's been conditioned all his life to respond to it.
Yeah. If you forget his real name, you can just call him Dad. Which I guess you probably do all the time.
I just spin the wheel in my head of consonants. Hi, Dad. If that is your real name.
Dadden. Dan. I don't know.
Hi, Dab. Happy Father's Day, Dab.